Hello and welcome back to Brighton City. Today we are doing another shift, but this time we are going to be concentrating on the highway yet again. Every so often I like to do a highway shift, to mix things up from the city. And I wonder what vehicle we should use. I think today we will go for this particular car here. Is nice and fast, and I love this skin. This is a perfect highway skin. Now the highway expansion I definitely say is well worth the money, of course, and well worth the time, but if you spend a lot of time in the city, then you do sort of need to get used to highway traffic. It does take a little bit of time, but once you get used to it, you're gonna be an expert. But you sort of have to consciously switch back and forth between highway and city policing. In my mind, at least.
Please show me your license and vehicle registration.
Yes, officer.
So we've got our highway uniform. I love the highway hat. It's a must-have. But I love that car. I think it's a Charger. But that vehicle skin is just so good for highway. I don't think there's a better one.
I'll take a sample to check if you've taken drugs before driving.
So we've got a breakdown. These are super common on the highway. So if you just want to do your own thing, these are a great way to fill the time. Is you're going to have a breakdown every so often.
While I take a sample to check if you're drunk.
And we're going to give them a few tests. Of course, you don't need to be drunk or high on drugs to break down, but it's good to do the tests.
I have a vehicle here for towing. Can you send a tow truck to my car? Everything's fine.
Sure, it'll be with you shortly.
So, I'm just going to go ahead and say I think this is one of the best episodes I've filmed in a long time. This is episode 13, and I tell you, it just went perfectly. So that's a bit of a spoiler there. I'd say this is the perfect episode. But we're just going to continue on. This car, it doesn't have as much oomph as I'd like it to. But it gets the job done. We're going to take that a stolen vehicle. Those are always fun, but nothing can get away from me. But I just find the acceleration could do with a little bit more love. So we got a swerving driver here. We got time that we can do a little bit while we're going on our way to that stolen vehicle. This person's probably drunk or high. But we'll pull them over. Yep, drunk. Well,
stopped you because
definitely
you seem to be having
intoxicated.
trouble driving.
That can't be, actually. I think you've made a mistake.
Ma'am, you're wearing a
step out of the
backpack
vehicle
in
and
the
walk to the
vehicle.
sidewalk.
Like, I think you're the one who's drunk or high, wearing a backpack while driving a car. Are you crazy? And then standing in the middle of the road? Okay.
Show me your ID and car
Suit
insurance,
yourself.
Sure, here you go, officer.
Okay, we got Sine Perry. Slurring.
Please allow me to collect a sample to see if you're under the influence of any drugs.
So this vehicle is going to release around, I don't know, October 20th, roughly. That'll be right in the middle of my moving. I'm going to be pretty busy, but I've been checking the news pretty consistently, and 0.19, yeah, double the limit. I've been checking the news pretty consistently, and I don't know when the next update is going to come out. I think it's 20.0. So I'm filming episodes very liberally. Or no, I should say conservatively. Just, adding this episode just because it seems like the update's not going to come out anytime soon.
With the search. Please cooperate.
I mean, it could come out at the end of October, but generally they give us a bit of a heads up. Like, they'll give us a few weeks' notice. Okay, she's got a handgun. but no gun permit. They did a little patch to fix, because now they've added the permits
No, don't.
for
Please,
the
officer.
throwing star and the brass knuckles, which really makes me wonder, why does anybody have a permit for brass knuckles and throwing stars? But I guess in Brighton City they do things differently. I'm just going to check the front 2 seats. I have justification to check all the doors and the trunk, but I mean, she was driving drunk only, so if she's going to be hiding a beer, I should be able to see it from, you know, these 2 doors.
I have a vehicle here
So
for towing.
I'm not going to go
Can you send
crazy.
a tow truck to my current location?
You know, we do have
I'm
that
taking
stolen
you to the
vehicle to
patrol car.
get to. But I will take her with me here. Then you get the juicy points, the
Please
juicy
cooperate and
shift
get into
points,
the car.
which I love. I love shift points. So this car's real sweet. But yes, I'm in the middle of moving, but yeah, I think, well, I do want to keep the Police Simulator series going. I hate interrupting the series, so I'm just filming videos when I can. I do recommend you use the cruise control when you're driving on the highway. I know it looks like I'm not driving very well, but it really does take some getting used to. But once you do, then you're gonna be pretty good at it. It's just getting used to highway driving from city driving. You know, it's completely different to drive at speed. When I'm in the city, I'm going, what, like 45 at most. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That car just hit a nasty curb. And she's speeding, or he's speeding. I mean, the speed limit is 40. You're going 51. You bounced off the curb. Let's pull them over here. This is a great place to catch speeders, but honest to goodness, I've seen that all the time in the videos. People, they miss their exit and they're like, I need the exit. And then they swerve to the side like they're a lunatic.
Because you weren't respecting the speed limit.
I'm quite sure that I respected the speed limit.
Are you giving me lip by any chance?
Show me your ID and proof of insurance if
Are
available.
you
please.
giving Officer
Here you go,
Miller
officer.
lip? Because I will pull you out of that vehicle and give you some drug and alcohol tests. So no permits for gun or concealed weapon. She's carried an unlicensed firearm in the past. I'm just going to make sure 1LV, yep.
Please step out of the vehicle and walk to the sidewalk.
So we're going to see if we can get her for anything. I hate speeders. I hate drunk drivers, so, well,
I'm just collecting a sample to see if
I
you
hate
used any drugs
encountering
while driving.
that phenomenon of drink driving or speeding. So I will
Kindly
attempt
cooperate as I collect
to
a sample to
punish
see if you're drunk.
if they are indeed breaking the rules, which they are not. So instead of being drunk or high, they are just a terrible driver. If it were up to me, I would recommend they go back and get retested, because they obviously don't know how to drive very well.
The total of these multiple tickets is going to be expensive. The fine is on each ticket.
I thought 1 or 2 violations are fine as long as I'm not getting too many.
Well, maybe this
It's
will
fine.
teach you a little
Have a nice
lesson
day.
about
We're done. You can leave
learning
now.
the rule
Have a good
book.
day.
You know, it only takes a day to refresh your mind by reading the rules, rereading the rules. So we need to get to that stolen vehicle. We need to do a U-turn here, because they're starting to head back the way we just came. We can do this real easy. Got a smoking tailpipe there, but I won't do anything about that. Of course, you should expect that people who are driving stolen vehicles will not pull over often enough. Although in the last shift, I think you'll remember that there was a woman who stole a vehicle right in front of me. And she did pull over when I showed her the pullover sign. And she was like, "What are you talking about, officer? This is my car." And I started to doubt myself. Because I think, wow, you're really sure about this. But and then when I pulled her out of the car, she started running. I was like, yeah, well, that's, you really almost convinced me. Here we got a silver car, metallic silver. Let's see what we got here. They are driving under the speed limit. I wonder if they're drunk. Oh, and they're taking off. I want to do this clean. I want to do this spinning out. I think she just busted a tire up. Or he. I want to do this clean. I don't want to damage my vehicle. I have a person in the back. So let's see if we can get this person clean. Yeah. See, I don't want to just smash into them. I want to pit them real clean. I want it to be clean, like butter on toast, the perfect jam sandwich. Let's do it. There we go. That is nice. Okay, let's get out and let's take care of her. Okay, oldest trick in the book, guys. Watch Frank Miller very closely because Frank Miller is going to show you how to do it. When they start to levitate like this, oldest trick in the book, they think, you can't arrest me, I'm levitating. Quite literally levitating. How are you going to arrest a person who is levitating? Well, Frank Miller is going to show you right now. Ready? Boom!
That was pretty impressive.
Like that?
This is Patrol 4561
Don't
speaking.
push
I can look for that
Frank
vehicle.
Miller
Police,
because
stop!
Frank Miller will push back.
Police, stop!
Do not reach. Do
Stop
not reach
immediately!
for that. Put that down. Fool. Okay, she's
Get up and
I
stay
think
put
she's
for
in the
further
middle
instructions.
because I fired multiple shots.
This is Patrol
She's stuck
4431.
between
Calling it
being
cardiac
dead
arrest.
I need
and
to perform
surrendering.
CPR.
Bonk, 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 bonk,
That needs to be investigated.
bonk,
Anyone available?
bonk, 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 bonk. There you go. You like getting you like having a headache after that, huh?
Remain calm and stand up. Then wait for further instructions.
So she's in the middle here between
I have a person who's been injured requesting an ambulance.
surrendering and injured, so it's a bit of a weird situation. I think the devs have been working on it, but I guess this is still a unique situation. You don't encounter it too often. Camilla Kulkani. So we're going to arrest her for
I'm going to cuff you
fleeing,
now. After that, I want
obviously,
you to move to the sidewalk.
Please don't do that. Can someone take care of
and
Owen?
driving a stolen vehicle. So, when you catch them stealing a vehicle, then it's car
I'm gonna cuff
theft.
you now.
And
After that, I want you to
when
move to
you
the sidewalk.
catch them
No,
in a stolen
don't.
vehicle,
Please, officer.
it's
This is Patrol
stolen vehicle.
4431. I'm on my way to the way
And
station.
what else should we get her for?
I'm
Officer
putting you in
assault.
handcuffs now. Then, please
You
step
aimed
onto
your
the
weapon
sidewalk.
at
Please
me.
don't do that.
You're lucky to be alive. And I reckon we're going to dismiss her. So they're going to run up and take care of her, but I'll just make sure that they actually get her.
Let me see. Can
Get
you hear me?
her
I'm
in
still in
the
shock, but I'm
ambulance.
More shocked than hurt. Can you make it to the ambulance on your own? We need to take a closer
I have a
look.
vehicle.
All right. Okay, Doc. I can manage, I think.
Okay, Doc.
Sure, it'll be with you shortly.
Yeah, stumble away. Alright, let's see what else we can get up to. That was a great, super clean, super satisfying chase. Oh, looks like we got another car here.
Patrol 4431 reporting. I'm heading to the way station.
Second officer down. Hand grenade. Automatic weapons fired. Returning to the barracks with one in custody.
Okay, we got a taxi broken down.
Can you tell me what happened with your vehicle?
I don't know what's wrong with this junk. It's like it's trying to ruin my day.
Let me see your
I feel
ID
ya.
and, if available, this vehicle's
We'll just do a
insurance
few
plate.
tests,
Sure,
a few
officer.
checks,
Here you
and
go.
we'll get you on your way. And I'll make sure that your vehicle is
Available to
towed.
transport an arrestee to the nearest
No
police
concealed
station.
weapon permit. Sounds angry. I don't blame them.
Please allow me to collect a sample to see if you're under the influence of any drugs.
So they're clean on drugs. Check
All right,
the
let me just check
alcohol.
to see if you're under the influence of alcohol.
Okay, clean. Good. So they sound angry. Well, they have invalid insurance. But I'm going to...
I'll
I
let you
think I'm
go
gonna
with
give
just
them a
a verbal
warning.
warning for this one.
Okay.
See, that's what I don't like. I mean, you should be a little bit more thankful when I decide to be lenient
I have a
on
vehicle
you.
here for towing. Can you send a
But
tow truck to my
whatever.
current location?
Don't let anybody tell you Frank Miller doesn't have a conscience. So we got a highway accident, which we're going to take care of. Looks like it's on the other side of the highway here, so we're going to find a place to do a U-turn. Oh, out of the way, everybody. So the Dodge Charger really does the job. I wish it had a little more pepper in it, but I think it's pretty good for what it is. I mean, it's quick enough. On the highway, I don't really have an issue. There's the accident up ahead. Looks like it's going to be a 3-lane accident. And look at that. Taxi driver does not yield to the conditions, and they crash into the accident. So that's something. Okay, let's try and get these people to back up. Give me some space, man. Honestly. There should be, I don't know, a 40-foot radius around the crash that drivers do not enter. Okay, I guess on the highway you can't get people to move back. This is insane. It's like, what are you doing? You drive into my accident here. How many people do we have? Like 7? Or 8? I don't even know. Okay, we do have a vehicle fire though. Let's not dilly-dally. We'll get the fire extinguisher. A lot of debris.
Reporting a small fire at the accident scene.
Oh, this is a real nasty one. So we'll get this taken care of. Not too long from now, you know, Police Simulator Patrol Officers is going to be getting their second major expansion. The highway was the first major expansion, but they will be getting their second major expansion. Of course, many people are theorizing that it is going to be the suburbs, which would be good. There's another idea floating around that it could be rural, which would be pretty cool too. I'm definitely down with both ideas though. I wonder. I think it's going to be suburbs, if I had to guess, but I'm not going to bet anything on it because I tend to jinx myself. We got tons and tons of debris here. This is a great little crash. Real beauty. Look at this. Nice and tasty. That's some serious paperwork for Frank Miller. Yeah, get those pictures. This is exactly what I like. Accidents are my favorite. I love accidents. I platinum trophied the game twice, once on PS4, once on PS5, and honestly, it was accidents most of the time. I just love accidents. There's something so satisfying about it. Just getting it all cleaned up and, well, I guess arresting people. Looks good. This accident's pretty serious. We got a lot of debris. Tons of debris. Thank goodness nobody's seriously injured. I mean, this episode is exactly what I want in a game. You know, like, this is the perfect police simulator experience for me, at least, you know. We got a car chase. We got a shootout. We got a huge mega accident. And best of all, we got a vehicle that was not seriously damaged. Honestly, if I were that woman, I'd feel pretty stupid being stuck in my accident. I'd be like, what are you doing? But I guess some people don't have any shame about it. It's like, oh, what do you want me to do? Well, you didn't see the smoke from the vehicle fire? Usually there's damage at the back here. There we go. They still don't have a way to tow large trucks yet, but hopefully in the future they can get that sorted out. We'll get this tidied up. Generally with accidents, I don't go crazy about registration and insurance, mainly because oftentimes license plates pop off, and if I can't verify that a vehicle is definitely belonging to a certain license plate, especially if I do pre-cleaning like I am now, I'll let it slide. Someone else will go over all that stuff.
Can you tell me what you saw?
This person was way too fast.
So we got a speeder. Well, that happens from time to time.
I need to see your ID and proof of insurance, please.
Sure, officer. Here you go.
Okay, and we got a fake ID. Why are you
Please
giving
allow me to
me a
collect
fake
sample to see if
ID?
you're under the influence of any drugs.
I'll check here, but if they're totally clean, okay, they're not totally clean. That might
Kindly
explain it.
cooperate
They're
as
on
I collect a
cocaine,
sample to see if you're drunk.
and well, we're gonna find out. And just cocaine. Now I'm gonna get him for one thing right now.
Don't do that.
Mainly because I don't want to say, oh, cocaine and fake ID, because if they resist and I have to pull my service weapon on them and deal with them in that way, then I have to go through the whole arrest procedure all over again after the confrontation is finished. So they have a switchblade as well. So I just think it's easier just to say, okay, I'll arrest you for one thing now,
You're being arrested.
and I'll see
Don't. Please, officer.
if you resist or not, and then I'll arrest you for the rest of the stuff, instead of arresting them for everything and then they resist, and then you just have to go through it all over again anyways. Make sure I got this. No, I did not. Look at those juicy damage points there. Oh man, this is what Frank Miller wakes up for. This is why Frank Miller gets out of bed. Nice.
Tell me what you saw.
Let's,
That driver seems drunk, officer. You should look into it.
we got a drunk driver, a speeder,
Show me your license and
Unfortunately,
car
we can't
insurance,
give
please.
anybody a ticket for speeding in
Okay,
an
officer.
accident
There you go.
because there's no evidence. It's just people saying it. So that maybe they'll pull the dash cam or something and they can deal with
You'll
that
take
in
a
court.
test to
But
see if you've been driving
for
under the
now, I
influence of
can't
drugs.
do that. But of course, if they admit it or other people say it, then it's recorded on
Okay, let's just check if
my
you're under the
body
influence
camera.
of alcohol.
That can be perhaps used as evidence.
Tell me what you saw.
So it's
I think I
clean.
drove a
This
little
was the
too
speeder,
fast.
I think. Yep.
Show me your ID
Just to
and
tell
proof
you,
of
anything you
insurance if
say
available, please.
can be used
Here you go,
against you in
officer.
court, ma'am. Like, this conversation is being recorded. Patterson Stephanie. Let's check. Patterson Stephanie. Invalid. So, invalid and invalid registration and insurance. I can go look. I don't even know what vehicle hers is, but when a vehicle loses its license plates, it's like, what can I do, right? I can't for sure say that she's actually driving that vehicle if the license plates are not on the vehicle. So just
I'm
beware
collecting a
that
sample
it's
to
just
see if
better
you've used
safe than
any
sorry.
drugs while driving.
So I won't get her for that, which is lucky for her.
All right, I'm just collecting a sample to check if you've had any alcohol while driving.
Okay, clean. 0.001. Wonder what she's been having. Maybe
Can you tell me what
that
you
can
saw?
be anything,
I'm
really.
sure this person was too fast.
I think there are a few things that can give you an alcohol content,
Would
even
you
when
please show me your
you
ID and the vehicle insurance?
don't have
Sure, here you
alcohol
go, officer.
specifically. So it could have been just something very fermented, like fruit, maybe. Okay, we got another fake ID.
I'll just need to take a sample to determine if
I
you're
always
under
like
the
to get them with
influence
the
of any illicit
tests though
substances.
first. You know, that you give the fake ID. Frank Miller's like playing along.
All right,
Like, oh,
let me just check to see if you're under
okay,
the
let's
influence
move
of
on.
alcohol.
But actually, Frank Miller's gonna get you for that, because Frank Miller is addicted to the chase. He loves
You're being
this
arrested.
stuff. He has a
Please don't do
a
that.
very good memory when it comes to these things. One thing I'm surprised about is I've been arresting a few people lately and nobody's jumped
I will
away and
proceed with
pulled
the
out a
search.
weapon on
Please
me,
cooperate.
which is a bit of a surprise because it feels like since they released the weapon usage update, she's got a handgun, but it says that an illegal item, but because she has a fake ID, we don't know if she actually has a license or not, so we can't
Tell
get
me
her
what
for
you
that.
saw.
I'm an experienced driver. I was driving normally, officer.
Ma'am, I
Let me
can
see your driver's license
smell
and, if
the
available,
liquor
this
on your
vehicle's insurance,
breath.
please.
Okay,
It's
officer. There you go.
Potent. I really got to give you a breathalyzer. Natalia Colon. Expired ID. I don't know
You'll
if I'll
take a
get her
test
for
to see
that.
if you've been
I'm
driving under the
interested in
influence of
big
drugs.
fish, not small fish. I don't care about tickets. I care about handcuffs. Psilocybin. Okay.
Please cooperate peacefully while I
You're
take a sample to
probably
check if you're
imagining
driving.
that you're not driving, but you're flying. Is that correct? And you're 0.13. Okay, so you're freaking
I have to
drunk
arrest you.
and high.
Please, officer.
See, she doesn't jump away. I'm expecting everybody to just jump away and pull a weapon on me. Frank Miller's ready, but it doesn't
have
mean
to
Frank
arrest
Miller
you.
wants to do
Please,
it.
officer.
You know, I don't want to put down everybody that I get
I
into
need
a
to do a
conflict
search on you to
with.
see
I
if you're
prefer
carrying
it if they
anything
just
illegal.
don't resist arrest. Because the peaceful way, the conflict-free way is the best way. So she has a handgun, but she has no gun permit. So we are going to get her for that.
You're under arrest.
What?
There it is.
Can you tell me what you saw?
And we
I
still
think
got
that
more to
person's
do.
drunk. No one sober would drive like
This is
that.
a big crime accident scene. I think we've got 8 people at least.
Would you please show me your ID and the vehicle insurance?
Not the biggest I've had, but it's certainly
Here
pretty
you go,
big.
officer.
I mean, I think I've had them where there were 10 or 12 people, but this is pretty big. Especially when you get them on the ramps on the highway,
I'll just
then
need to
they
take
can
a
get
sample to
pretty
determine
big.
if you're under the influence of any illicit substances.
Okay, nothing here. I love it when
All
it's
right,
just an
let me just
innocent
check to
person.
see if you're under the influence
And
of
we're
alcohol.
gonna get them all sorted out. And don't worry, insurance will be notified. Everything will be taken care of.
Let me know what you saw.
That person was speeding, officer.
Here we got
You
Mr.
have to arrest
Mohawk.
them.
Well, I don't think I
Driver's
can
license and
arrest
insurance
somebody
card, please.
based on you saying it.
Yeah,
Because
sure,
how do
officer.
you know what speed they were going? I can't just arrest somebody for speeding. So we got Mr. Lombardi, is it? Lombardi?
I'll take a sample to check if you've taken drugs before driving.
Mm-hmm, good, clean.
Please cooperate peacefully
I
while
mean,
I
you'd
take
expect
a
a guy
sample
with
to
a
check
big
if you're drunk.
mohawk to be a major punk rock, kind of guy. Maybe he's, having a little bit of fun.
I'm in a difficult
But he's
situation.
clean
Let me
as
hear
a
what you
whistle,
saw.
that's good.
That driver seems drunk, officer. You should look
What
into it.
steps should I take?
ID and,
Yeah,
if available,
let's,
proof of insurance, please.
Here you go, officer.
Get his ID here. What have we got? Santiago. Oh, no. Fake ID. Of course.
I just need to collect a sample to see if you're under the influence of any illegal substances.
No.
Okay, let's
If
just
you'd have
check if you're
just
under the
given me
influence of
your real
alcohol.
ID, honestly, I'd forgive a lot of things. You're clean. Are you doing this because you don't want a ticket for something? I don't even have enough handcuffs. I need to go get them. Because I think this is a 4th person out of 8 who needs to be arrested. Change uniform, or reload, sorry, reload tools. I like that change uniform function, it's pretty cool, but for the purpose of my videos, usually I really just film an episode and then I end the shift. Also, ending the
You're
shift
under
is good
arrest.
because
What?
it reloads the city. If you have a super long shift, if you're really going the whole distance, you're going to have vehicles that just won't despawn, like
I need to do a
ambulances
search on you
and
to see if you're
tow
carrying
trucks.
anything
and
illegal.
it will quickly get out of hand. It'll affect traffic too much. So it's a bit difficult to actually do an 8-hour shift. Okay, he's got a blackjack.
You're under
Good for
arrest.
that.
Please. No.
But I do appreciate it,
All right, here's your
because
accident
maybe you want to do a
report.
city shift and then you want to do a
exhaustive
highway
report.
shift.
Thank you,
Or
officer.
you want to do a city shift and then you want to switch to an undercover shift.
All right, here's your accident report.
A well-documented and exhaustive report.
Okay, let's give
Thank you,
everybody an
officer.
accident report here. And this is where the points start
Here's
to
your
come in.
accident
Look at
report.
this,
That will
30
be very
points
helpful.
each.
Thank you, officer.
30 times 8. That's
Here's your accident report.
That will be very
240.
helpful. Thank you, officer.
240 points. Something like that.
Please take your accident
Pretty
report.
good.
Such a comprehensive report will be very useful. Thank you, officer.
So that's
Please
where
take
it's
your
at right
accident
there.
report.
That's where the
Such a
money's at.
comprehensive report will be very useful. Thank you, officer.
Yeah, we got one more person. Or no,
Please
2 more
take your
people,
accident report.
I think.
Wow. Such an extensive report.
So we very quickly get some serious points.
Okay,
And we'll get
here's
this
your
guy an
accident report.
Oh, wow. Such an extensive report.
Please stay calm so we can go to the patrol car.
So I'll take 2 people to the police station myself, and I'll get a prison transport for the other 2. I think that should work pretty well. I guess we'll do it like that, yeah. So, and we'll try to get these vehicles taken care of. You know, towed away.
I have a vehicle
I just
here
tow
that needs
everything
towing. I
generally,
need a
unless
record
a
at my
vehicle
current location,
looks
please.
very obviously undamaged, but if it's missing a license plate or it has a cracked windshield or something, then it's like, what do you want me to do? We'll try to get out of here.
They have a photo of the alleged suspect.
And we get a big bonus, 160
Have a nice
points.
day. Goodbye.
So it's good to dismiss people when
I'm escorting you to the police car.
when you're doing accidents, because then they'll climb into the tow truck. And I do find that the tow truck doesn't
All
really
right,
drive
stay
away
calm. I'm escorting
when
you
the
in
people
car
don't
now.
get in them now. So you have to dismiss them. In the past, I used to just leave them and say, who cares?
I'm
But
escorting you to the police car.
now it's good to dismiss them so they can get into the tow truck. And then the tow truck will drive away. Because it seems like the tow
All
truck
right,
won't
stay
leave
calm.
if they're not
I'm
getting in.
escorting you in the car now.
And it's the same with the ambulance. You have to call the ambulance, and then you have to dismiss the person to the medic.
I have a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
So we'll get these taken care of.
I
We
have
can't
a
tow
car
the
here that
truck
needs towing. Please
physically,
send a
but
tow truck to
we
my
can
current
get the
location.
points at least.
I have
the
a
10
vehicle
points.
here for towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location?
No tow truck is currently on hand. We'll send one to your location.
I have a
as
vehicle
soon as
here
it's
for
available.
towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location?
So I got
I
negative
have
5
a vehicle
CP
here
for
for
that.
towing. Can
I
you
just
send a
think
tow truck to my current
I
location?
really don't think
I
that
have a
that's
vehicle here for towing.
unjustified. So
Can you send a tow truck
just
to my current
ignore it.
location?
You know,
Tow truck will be at your location shortly.
I just think why?
I have a vehicle
you
here for
know?
towing. Can you send
If
a
a
tow truck
vehicle's
to my
been
current
involved
location?
in an accident, I have the authority to say I don't think something is safe to drive. And as we drive by it, you'll see there are some
You have the right to have a
damage. It looks
confident,
like
independent
there are
counsel
cracks in some
preferably your own
windows.
choice.
There
And if
are,
you cannot afford the services of a
looks like
counsel,
some of the
government will
tires might be
provide you one.
flat.
Do you understand these rights?
I mean, come on. Yeah, the vehicle's not total.
You're good to
but
go. Bye.
I wouldn't feel comfortable letting you drive away.
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
So you see the vehicle has some cracks. That back wheel looks flat. I mean, you want to give me negative 5 CP because of that? Because I said tow it? The vehicle looks like... I wouldn't even want my partner to
Have a
come and
nice
take
day.
the vehicle.
Goodbye.
That's crazy. But whatever.
I need
you
some
know.
backup here.
It's about
Take a suspect into custody.
what are we
We're sending the
wanting
closest
to do,
transport to your
you know.
location.
Hey, partner. I just parked near you. I'll be at your
Backup
location
requested to
soon.
take a...
Hey, partner.
Copy that. The nearest
So
highway
that's
to
pretty
your
much is going to do it for the episode. This was a longer episode, but it just feels like it went by pretty well because that was a really great episode. I think we got so much done. I'm really satisfied with that. I mean, 1,700 shift points. Generally, when I do an episode, I try to get about 1,000. That's a pretty good shift for a YouTube episode. And today we just went above and beyond. So thank you very much for watching. I am trying to keep my eyes on the next update because I don't want to go beyond the update. The next update's adding some new callouts, which is going to be super cool. Probably ready for the new expansion. They're probably going to be like in preparation. So see you next time.